So, how's life been? Well, let's see. So, we know COVID hit March of 2020. That happened. I was in college at the time. They made us finish everything virtually. That was my last semester. So, I graduated college in July 2020. That was the summer. August 2020, I took a trip to the Grand Canyon with my boyfriend at the time. That was kind of like a celebratory trip for my graduation. Fast forward to December 2020. The last 2 weeks of December, I broke up with my boyfriend. That was very, very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Just very, very hard. Let me just make sure that I get the very varies out. Very, 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 very hard. January of 2020, I found out I was pregnant. Please don't question who the father is, because it's very obvious. The father of the child was my ex-boyfriend. Is because that is current. Is my ex-boyfriend. Very interesting to know that after having my baby, or even while I was pregnant, it was not clear who I was pregnant by. I thought it was pretty clear based off how it happened. I did wait to share my pregnancy until I was showing, but still, yes, my ex is the father of the child. I'm not saying it would have been weird if it was someone else, but that definitely would have been bad to get pregnant by somebody that I just met. But yes, the father of my child is my ex-boyfriend. All that happened back to back to back. And then in even recent news, in December of 2021, I catch COVID. My immune system was low because I wasn't getting enough sleep. I wasn't eating properly. Mind you, I have a newborn baby, so this has happened. I go out, the few times that I go out, and I catch COVID. December 2021. I didn't lose my taste or smell or anything, so it wasn't that bad, but it was still like, dang, COVID got me. Then, in January of 2022, which is very, very recent, I lose my grandmother. So life has just been happening. And I'm just here, surviving and moving through it and grooving. I'm just trying to push through. And a lot of people know that I am considered to be a strong person, which I think is great. But what I'm learning is being that strong person can be bad at sometimes, because people, when you tell them what's going on with you or how you're feeling, they tend to say, oh, you're strong, you'll be okay. And I'm never saying that to anyone ever again. That's the worst thing that you can say to somebody when they're going through something is, oh, you're strong, you're going to be okay. Yes, you're going to be okay. But you being strong has nothing to do with it. Like, you're a human being and you're dealing with your emotions like any other human being would. Whether you're weak or you're strong, you're going to be sad. You're going to be angry. You're going to be hurt. You're going to be confused. Whether you're weak or strong, you can get depressed. Whether you're weak or strong, you can have anxiety. Whether you're weak or strong, you can wake up one day and feel like you don't want to be here anymore. So, I get that a lot. And if you are watching this and you know me, please don't do that to me. Because I might say something to you. Because I'll be a little triggered. But no, I still love you, but I do not like that. I do not like that through everything I've been going through. What I'm told the most is, oh, you're strong, you're going to be okay. Or you're strong, you always get through it. And what people don't see is like I'm barely holding on while you're telling me I'm strong, I'm going to be okay. just because I'm walking around with a smile on my face does not mean that I'm okay. I don't like to be feeling sad or feeling down. So I try to pick myself up as much as possible. And that is what makes me a strong person. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be okay all the time. I get tired of being strong. Most strong people get tired of being strong. So next time you say that to somebody or feel like you're about to say it to someone, just think a little bit about how you would take that if somebody was like, oh, you're strong, you'll get through it. What if I was weak? What would y'all say to me? Would I get more comfort? Would you check up on me more? That's not cool. You should, strong and weak people, and I hate to say weak. I don't even think that's the proper term to use. I think of it more as people deal with stuff differently. I think in certain situations we can be strong, and I think in certain situations we can be weak. And these past couple years, I've been very, very weak in how I've handled certain things. So to tell me I'm that strong person, I'm going to be okay. Have I been okay? No. Am I working on being okay? Yes. Being strong hasn't really had much to do with it in how I see it. You could be telling somebody to be strong, or you can be, you can be telling somebody they're strong, they're going to be okay, and the whole time you have no idea that they're using drugs to help them push through. They're drinking alcohol to help them push through, or they have some addictions you're just not aware of to help them push through, but you're telling them they're strong. The whole time they can be taking it to the head, like, because they feel like that they have to continue to wear this face for everybody because this is who they are to everybody. And I have not taken it to the head or anything, but I have felt like in certain situations I had to continue to present myself a certain way and be there for certain people, even when I was barely holding on for myself. And I am not doing that no more. If I am not okay, I'm probably going to pull myself back and I'm not going to talk to anybody because I feel like that's what I need to do for myself. You know, and if you love me and you care about me, you'll understand that and you'll respect that. I cannot be present for you right now. I cannot help you get through what you're getting through right now because I'm trying to be that person for me. And that is okay. And that way you can be selfish for yourself. That is okay. It's been hard for me, but I've learned to be more selfish with myself because I'm always that person that people like to go to vent to ask stuff, ask I need this or I need that, or, you know, pick up the phone and listen to you. And I rarely, depending on who you are, there's very, very, very few people that I share like a lot of stuff with. So a lot of other people, you know, I always just listen to their stuff, but I would never tell them what I'm going through. And sometimes that's a lot when you're always listening to somebody's stuff and you're never like telling them any of your stuff because they may not have any idea what you're going through when they're telling all this stuff to you. So I've even been better to try not to dump so much of my stuff on other people. I'm working on it. It's definitely something I'm working on because this is recent for me that I realized that can be a lot for my friends and family, and they don't deserve to always hear my crap, you know? So that is something I'm working on. But to go back to what I was saying, just giving a timeline on everything that has went down for me. And it has been a lot. I know everybody using the word traumatized and triggering and healing, but these things are actually very relevant to me. I am traumatized. I am triggered a lot by the internet because of these things being so recent to me and me going through the healing process. I can see one thing and it just makes me want to throw something at the wall because I'm feeling everything all over again because that thing is reminding me of certain things that I'm going through that I'm not healed from. And the healing process is a lot. I know a lot of people talking about healing, but that's okay. We're a generation where we are learning to be better than prior generations, and prior generations weren't big on healing. They weren't big on mental health. And we are. So it's good to see a lot of people focusing more on those things because it's needed. It's needed in a lot of bloodlines, you know, a lot of generational curses we suffer from. And, you know, nobody in our family has taken the time to actually say, I'm gonna kill this. And I think a lot of people in our generation are saying, we're gonna kill this. We're not gonna let our children go through this. We're not gonna let our children feel this. We're gonna try to figure out how to deal with this within ourselves so then they don't have to deal with it. So yes, healing. I pray that everyone is healing. We all have a lot to heal from. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I would really appreciate it. And can you like that video? Like that.